Hey everybody, I'm back, as my name suggests. I got sick this past week, and it was a pretty rough one. So, sitting in front of my computer and editing games really wasn't the thing that I wanted to do. In fact, I didn't even want to play this game. I was so sick. So I just let it go. But now I'm back. And I see, now this game here, I recorded this well before I got sick. So this is at least a week old. But it's a good game, and so I wanted to post it. Now I noticed when I came out in this one, it didn't take long to see that this is a full squad of Steel Forge clan members. So SF. And I've played these guys before. In fact, several of the members here on this squad I have extensive experience playing against. In fact, some of them I think I've even squatted with. So I know that they were good, and I thought that our gooses were cooked in this one. Because SF, they're just good. And I gotta give them props for that. So, and if it sounds like if I started a thought and then it gets cut off, but you don't hear anything else and I start talking about something else, it's probably because I started hacking right in the middle of the sentence, and so I had to come back and edit that out. So anyway, I can't remember what I was just saying there before I started a hack that you're not going to hear. But I came out in a hangar that was sort of different. I was kind of trying some different setups on some bots, and so this one here, you see I've mixed a mid-range weapon, the Zeus, on top of my Lancelot with the two Orkans. Now the Zeus is only a level 8. So I knew I wasn't going to rush out there into center and do a whole lot of damage. In fact, that really wasn't what I was going for in this game anyway. What I expected us to lose, and lose badly, and so I was just sort of out here hitting them with Zeus every now and again, and I don't even think at this point I've even fired the Orkans, or if I have, it's just slightly. So that's what I'm doing here, is I'm just sort of hanging out on this side. I was trying to stay away from my left over here because that's where guys with aphids like to hang out. So I want to stay outside of a 350 meter range over here. But I also want to support my team that's over here as well. And I can see that they are wanting to test this side of us, at least annoy us a little bit anyway. And I think in this game, I think a lot of players get so wrapped up in being, you know, number 1, 2, or 3 on the scorecard at the end of the game that you lose sight of the fact that there are other ways, there are other techniques that you can employ into this game and still be just as successful. Now, are you going to be the top scorer on the list at the end of it? No. Are you going to get the gold? No. So a lot of players, they just sort of abandon this in order to go and try and get as much gold as they can. But in this one, I wasn't playing like that. I just sort of wanted to stay on the side, and I figured my job was to try and hold them off of that center beacon. And you'll see that they're going to send several bots out here, and my team actually does a really good job at beating them back. I was very impressed. I got hooked up with a very good random team. We're just a random squad here. There is one other member of my clan in here. His name is Vaile, but we are not squatting together. That was just a random matchup. And you can see up to this point, every time that I went to fire the Orkans because somebody was going over to that center beacon, I had help. Someone else had already beaten me to the punch. Like this guy right here. Someone is just laying into that guy, and he had no chance. So they're gonna march players out here, and they're just gonna be stupefied at every turn, it seems like. Which I've played games like that, and that is so frustrating. And I have to say, and I'll say it again, that I was completely jaw dropped by how well my team actually defended center beacon. Alright, so that Dirty Deeds guy over there, I think I've actually squatted with him before. And so I'm actually just going to come over here with my Carnage and keep an eye on him. I'm just going to track him. Because I know if given half a chance, he's going to want to come over here and get this beacon. And I think when you're in a game like this where you have center beacon and you have your two side beacons and you're successfully defending that center beacon, one of the most devastating things that your team can undergo is to lose a side beacon, because then it sort of pulls people's attention away from that center beacon to have to go back and get that side beacon back, which opens up center beacon, and then your whole strategy falls apart. So if one of the things that you can do in a game like this, if you're not going to be top scorer, is to make sure that you are keeping an eye on those side beacons. And I didn't have my sprint back here yet, but I knew he was going to come out from around that corner before I had it back anyway, so I went ahead and engaged him. And here at this point, I know the game is done, they're meching out, and I just sort of want to get damage, and so I decided to come around this corner. I didn't get very far. And I think that's pretty much going to be it. I don't think I get back into that action to get any more. So, hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. I have new gameplay videos every single day, if I'm not sick. Smash the thumbs up, thumbs down button. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Until then.